everyone, I am checking in with you guys. I just tried to stream Ariel and it was a little hit or miss. I was on the Disney Wi-Fi because it tends to work a little bit better if I'm inside a building. I can try it again another day on my own signal and see if that actually works better, but I think it's going to be a little hit or miss in there. We may be at the mercy of the Wi-Fi fairies. But I hope you guys can enjoy what was there because I did get little clips of almost everything. But we'll try it again another day. I have no problem with that if you guys don't mind it. I wouldn't do that on Streaming Disney because that's just a different thing, but that's one of the reasons why I love this group and I love Patreon, because my intention here is to build a family where we just really truly share Disney, where, you know, not always the polished, perfect Disney, sometimes the Disney where the Wi-Fi comes and goes, because we're family. I entitled I'm in front of Dumbo. I tried to find something somewhat amusing in the background for this. I'm starting to get used to, I mean seriously, there's a crowd of people walking past me and I don't feel as self-conscious as I used to doing this, so that's something. I wanted to do this quick check-in with you guys because there are some new patrons and I welcome you wholeheartedly very much, and I am so excited about going forward with Disney and what Josh and I have planned and what Amy and I have planned, and it's gonna be amazing over here. I am so excited. But I also know that there are some of you here you have been with me going all the way back to Tony and the Twin Flame stuff and all the spiritual blogging I used to do. And you guys know my story. You know everything. And my entire world has changed since Thanksgiving. I don't know if there are really words to express it properly. It's so funny when the video starts to slow down and I'm talking faster than my lips are moving on the video. Technology. Anyway, Thanksgiving. I feel like it is a huge part of my purpose in this lifetime to encourage people to follow dreams. I feel like I blazed a trail. I feel like I have spent the last 5 years creating something, and I'm kind of here. I'm at the beginning of it. I'm at the beginning of everything that I worked for, even though I didn't know that this is what I was working for. And I know how hard it is, and I know how scary it is, and I know how many times you'll want to quit, and I know how many times you'll think that you're on the wrong path and you're going the wrong way, and everything is dark and scary. But I'm here for you because I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do now. I feel like, you know, I've been there. I got through all that, and I can't really explain it yet very well how this is so different. I mean, it's been different for a while and it keeps changing. I did a video, I don't know, a couple months ago now where I said I was happier than I'd ever been. I don't know that I'm happier now than I was then, but I'm more secure now than I was then. Then I was really, really happy and I had no idea how this was going to work out. It was just like, yay, I'm here, and I don't know what God's going to do. And now I'm on the other side of that where I see what God did and I'm amazed. I'm amazed. My life has become Disney World and sharing it with people. And that, for those of you who've been with me for a while, do you remember when I felt God telling me, focus on Disney, and I thought, but that doesn't have substance, it doesn't have depth, I want to do something that matters. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I had no idea that there were so many people that love this place the way I love this place. And this does matter to them. And to talk about following dreams and the place where dreams come true, there's nothing more perfect than that for me. Now I get that everyone's dream is not this, but I do think that everyone has a dream, and I do think that following them matters. I think that when you follow the dreams of your heart, and I've said this a million times, I know, but they are the treasure maps of your soul. When you have a dream that's inside you, and it's been there, and you know it's there, and you know what it is, you follow that and you meet the people you're supposed to meet, you have the experiences you're supposed to have, the lessons that you need, you become the person the path to the dream makes you the person that can handle the dream. If I had been in the same place a year ago, 4 years ago, I couldn't have done this. I couldn't have handled what all is going on in my life right now at any other time before this. And it was this journey to this moment that made me ready for this moment. I am so amazed and so blessed by God. And I am not invested in how you label that, or what God means to you, or how you experience God. But I know that God is there, that God exists. You all know that I was raised Christian, and I follow a lot of those beliefs still to this day, but at the same time I've had some experiences that make me believe just a little bit bigger than that. But I have nothing invested in how you define God or what that looks like for you. But I do believe that faith, finding that connection point with God, is the most important thing. You have to have that kind of faith, that deep-rooted faith, or I don't know how you get through the really hard times, the really scary times. I'm still looking back at Thanksgiving week and don't understand how I got through that, except for to say that because I knew God wasn't going to drop me on my path. But I'm trying to be nice. I knew God wasn't going to drop me. I didn't know how he wasn't going to drop me, but I knew he wasn't. And that took a really, really long time to be that secure in my faith, looking at what I was looking at. I was looking at being homeless the Friday after Thanksgiving. There was no clue in the world that it was going to go any other way, except for that inside, I knew that wasn't God's plan for my life. And so I believed it. I believed it with everything that I had, and every time I got scared, I said to God, you're not dropping me. You're not dropping me. You have something planned, and I know you do. And I have faith, and I will not doubt you. And I went on. And then Thanksgiving came, and everything changed. I got the job doing Streaming Disney, which doesn't pay me enough to live off of, but does pay enough for food and bills. And then my dad loaned me some money, and he loaned me enough money to pay rent for the next couple of months, and I'm going to use this time to build this Patreon page, because I believe in this Patreon page, and I believe in what it can offer, and I believe in what we're putting together. And I have done the math. I need about 200 people to believe in it with me at $5 a month, and I have rent, and then I have rent, and I have food, and I get to talk about God and dreams and Disney, and there is nothing in this world that I want to do more than that. Sorry. I try so hard not to cry. I really do. I'm just in this raw place of everything that I've been through culminating. And I'm so happy, and I'm so thankful and grateful for everything that's gotten me here. And I'm so excited about what's coming next, what's around the corner. And, I'm working my butt off for it. And I'm just thrilled to death. And my kids, for those of you who don't know, I have adult kids, but they both have autism, social anxiety, some other issues where they can take care of themselves, but they don't interact with the world well. So they don't work. They stay home, and we have an interesting little unit where, I'm out here, they're at home, they're cleaning. They're working on their own art projects and things of that nature, and they clean the house and they cook. And when this all started, I put my youngest in charge of the household funds for the first time ever, and he's doing a fantastic job. He's managing the little bit of money that we have. He's learned a lot from watching me do it over the years, to do food and anything that we need for the house, for the pups, whatever. It's going really well, and so this is it's not just a blessing for me, it's a blessing for my kids, because they're getting to stretch and learn new skills, which are really important for them, that we weren't really in place to do before. So anyway, I have gone off track totally. Started thinking about my kids. Like I said, I just wanted to touch in. I'm going to try to do Winnie the Pooh. Hopefully it'll go a little better than Ariel, but if it does as well as Ariel, I still think we're doing pretty good. And then tonight I'm going to do the Sunday night tradition on Streaming Disney at 6 o'clock. We are going to watch the castle lighting and walk down Main Street once the party starts. So it's snowing and there's Christmas music playing very loudly, and it's going to be magical. And I hope you guys join me for that. I hope if you see this, I hope you join me for that. And I wish you all a very blessed Sunday, and follow your dreams. Hone your faith. God is so faithful, so faithful. It just amazes me. I've been there. I've walked through that dark darkness. All of a sudden Psalms 23 came to me. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. And I don't usually get that religious, so I hope that nobody is bothered by that, but it just kind of came to my mind. I've been there, I've walked that. God, it's amazing. Anyway, stop harping. I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for being here, and there will be pictures and more video and things later tonight. Thank you for sticking with me. I'll see you guys later.